passion that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should've put it towards some plans. Want a forest, gotta water some plants. Normally ignoring the branch is par for the course, but when you hold a culture you can't parkour over a part. You gotta march forth over your art. And for your fans, when you corner, gotta shorten your stance. Lessen your tails, Philly shell, don't orbit a dance. You hit a bell, then report to the band and do whatever that the chorus commands. And for the grand,
talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come.
Lord, please bless my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see your black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of it, secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah.
Talented all along. They were fortresses made of stone. We're just palaces made out of flesh and bone. Waiting for our time to shine, to come home.
Yeah, Lord, please bless my palace of bones. My soul call my skeleton home, it's on the phone. Get a receiver back to Tyrone. We made a pact, I'm going back home. Yeah, pack my bag, stagger back to the zone. With a bag full of daggers I've thrown. I'm like my own masochist, slash my wrist with a poem. And when I'm gone, don't tamper with or sample my songs unless you strong. Bicep emojis in the group chat. 5 sets of burpees, don't disturb me if the booth black. I'm going through it, got a bunch of baggage on my roof rack. I have a lot of habits that produce that. They gon' put they tag on it. My condolences to the fast moments. Hope the solar system assists my slower mission and put some lag on it. Window to my soul peering inside the crib where my spirit resides. Lyrics are die.
I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks for me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I couldn't do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know my lane clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like it can't shout. I'm getting even 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision, in the cage. When you visit, get the leave. In the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Know the heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winner's at. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm quick to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear.
one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Y'all been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy.
This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. This is Muhammad Ali, weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of one. This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new world heavyweight champion, just of course famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs.
There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the...
Muhammad Ali, perhaps the biggest mouth in the game today, but boy did he back it up in his last fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. That jab doesn't score. Counter punching. No rest for the weary. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skill.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble.
Walk onto anything, it'll be dangerous.
Pretty dominant round.
What are you doing? Come on.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? And he scores with the counter. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
The straight right just misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this?
Good shot. That's it.
Talk about a one-sided...
Right, let's go out there.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Perfect counter shot. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Defense is not an option for these two. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. His stamina is, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Good shot. Look, he's gone. He's gone.
Time out.
I promise you, all three judges here are...
Calm yourself down.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. These punches coming from every angle. They are going to surrender. No mas. And that is that. They surrender. This is...
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janice Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a Kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake.
I've won.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like the Empire Fight Camp, especially at night. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is, Terrence Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140. And here he is, Connor.
This bout is...
They'll be fighting. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Gonna try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. They are giving us a high-tempo show. A nice breeze in the air, Johnny. This has to feel a little foreign to these two fighters who are so used to fighting indoors.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us. Not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Jab misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got...
That's his round.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter with that left hook.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That jab doesn't find a home. Good counter punching.
Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just avoids a left uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away.
Great work. I love.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you up.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Lucky that hook didn't score.
That's it. Body and head. Body and head. Keep on top of it. Referee, stop the fight. Stop it.
When you're at a reach disadvantage, you want to get out of the middle of the ring and push your opponent against the ropes.
You've got to use what you've got. I've got a long reach. I use it all the time. Use the speed. Frustrate and make them walk into a shot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And that hook misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Finish him. He's gone.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though?
Ride it. Just ride this out. Just ride this out.
You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to land in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Good work there. The jabs are working nice. Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out. Focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Don't be looking there. And then we go again. You was coasting this fight and now you've let him. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fight...
Go out.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output, but there might be more action here. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he just misses with that jab. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter punch caught him clean.
Oh, good shot. Good shot. He's gone. He's gone.
Missing with that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
You've got to go out there.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That counter shot lands. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to get some before you get in close.
Get your hands up. Don't take another shot.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Mary Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Keep doing what you're doing. Good work.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
Take your time.
And time.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that...
Get this ball.
And there's the bell for round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's all going great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Chad does not score. Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your gloves.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. It's like a game of joust. Total domination with 10 seconds to go.
Great work. This is all going nicely. It's all going to plan.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right.
Back into this. You bet.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
That jab doesn't score. There's a counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better.
Oh, good shot, good shot.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.
know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stat boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like 5B. Come like this, on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a team if you don't respect me, if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me,
Yo.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Sugar Ray Leonard. The Hitman, Ricky Hatton. This all-time great welterweight, one of the most...
This bout...
So they stare into... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Good punch. Nice exchange here from both men. And that hook scores. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Hit him with a left jab. That jab doesn't find a home. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter shot. Both men step back for just, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Singles aren't working. Start doubling that jab.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute...
I like that rap.
Here we go, it's round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Start doubling the jab up.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab does not score. One punch could... A hitman! Ricky Hatton goes to the canvas!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Don't need to do anything
I'd like to see
stupid.
more jabs. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
I'm happy. And start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away. We have no free shots. Be smart. Just keep them on the other end of that jab. Because on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Aye, come on, Ricky. Didn't want to see all this shite. Let's go.
And there's the bell for round 3. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You got to try and push him off, make him go into the ropes. You got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him out.
Oh, good shot, Ricky.
That hook won't score.
Oh.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument.
I'm not chasing you, Ricky.
Dance.
I'm not going to chase you, pal.
You're winning the round. Nothing stupid.
It's all offense, all the time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a...
There's the bell to start round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. He can't score with that uppercut. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Ricky Hatton, right now, not where he wants to be. And it appears the onslaught is over. Did you see that? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I see.
There's the bell for round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Can't land that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Counter punch caught him clean. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Get your mind on the job. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Do you believe this? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Sugar Ray Leonard days! Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Should have caught him there. Come on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I want to catch him with that lean back power
Power
uppercut.
is obviously the great equalizer
When he does
in
that
boxing,
forward
but when you know your
lunge
opponent
and
is
right hook.
relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges... Round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Come on.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Down goes the hitman.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. It's all offense all the time. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout.
I appreciate that. Hi, I'm Sebastian. Whoever you are, that's pretty awesome. Hey, thanks, man. Ah, shit. Shit. The one and only Baby King. Yeah, dude, I really appreciate that. That's really, really kind of you. I knew you were a good guy. I knew you were a good guy. Are you hearing me okay on the mic? It's just a shitty PlayStation headset. I don't actually know what it's like.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, the Gypsy. This is Muhammad Ali, and now making the walk.
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I want.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed.
No one's ever said that to me before, so that's something.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Brilliant hook there. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything in return.
Looking to land the hook. Beautiful counter shot.
Yeah, this fight won't last long by the way he's fighting.
Missing with the hook. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. Down goes Fury.
Johnny Nelson's English. I'm not English, I'm Scottish. Like kilts and all that kind of stuff.
Let's talk about Fury in that last. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good one. Hold that thought! Ooh, and down goes Fury! 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
They don't.
So we've got Mrs. Solar in the chat. Appreciate the support. Vincent. Ah, Tech. The one and only Tech. Yeah, man, he was so bad. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you hear my voice, you'll know. But what part of the UK am I from? That's the difficult bit that people can't get. No, not from Liverpool. Nope. Nope. Yes, sir. Yeah, Scotland, born and raised.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe, breathe. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get win the round on your jab and breathe while you're stepping around. Tiny little
I appreciate that, Baby King. I really do, mate, honestly. It's really kind. Oh, Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Got to be careful of that. That's just. That was just me. That was just me being stupid. You only need about 4 or 5 of them to knock you down. Oh, no, one more. Yeah. Take the round. Take the round.
Time out.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need.
Let's do it.
Shit. Again, just not paying attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Right. Take your time. Pick your spot. It's not a rush. Don't have to try and knock him out. Oh, it's got to be fish and chips. Battered fish and chips. That's so good. No, I'm serious, man. It's so good. Ooh. They sell them in these places called chip shops. You have them all over the UK. I couldn't work out how to add it, Baby King. I tried to add it, but I couldn't work out how to do it. Right, you focus here. There we go. It's not for everyone, Tech. It's like fish and soaked in batter and then deep fried. So it's like seriously unhealthy, but it tastes so good. Oh, shit. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, your food's amazing. Like Mexican food is actually amazing. It's so good. Our food is like it's not for everyone. Like we this thing called black pudding. Okay. Which is fried pig's blood. It's like a real delicacy over here. As I say, it's not for everyone.
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Terrence Sugar Ray. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Can't land that jab. can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tom. They're on fire.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That hook won't. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
This guy's just throwing any old shit.
In that last round.
There's no strategy, he's just throwing hooks and
here we go for round two.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
Fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken...
Night night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch,
I don't need to waste any stamina here at all.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Don't even need to be throwing punches here. I should just see out the round, regain stamina, go to the next round. No point even throwing a punch at this point. Get that stamina back up.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards.
And let him lose his stamina.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson in that. Let's get it started in round 3. They've got to be
hey, Mikkel, I
after what happened
really appreciate
round.
that. Really appreciate that.
No idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not done twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of defense here at all. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
perfectly matched, skill for skill.
How's that not a counter?
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They exchange punches. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Whoa, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Appreciate that, Mikkel.
Back at it in round 4. Well,
Take care,
no
man.
doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful.
Relax, think about what you're doing. Don't steam in, don't walk onto anything, it will be dangerous.
Gotta watch that head health.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because
Come
if you
on,
panic,
that was
you
a
get desperate.
perfect
you
one.
get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Perfect.
Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Throws the jab but does not score. Good counter punching. Nice cap. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Robinson goes to the canvas.
Okay, forget about it. Forget about that knockdown.
If you mean soccer, that would be Glasgow Celtic. But if you're talking about football, like your football, I don't really have a team there, I'm afraid.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit.
And my favourite team in England is Tottenham Hotspur.
So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but...
Fair enough, Tech. Are you working just now? Or are you just, what are you up to? What are you doing? Soccer is an American thing, yeah. Hey, you like Tottenham too? Nice. Nice.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next. And here he is. This you can tell. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That uppercut misses. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
One there.
There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hell fight.
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all up. Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes.
You talking about Solanke, the striker?
That will do it. They
oh yeah, son. Yeah, he is an incredible player. We are the prize fotters. We're making shirts for the squad. I know, Baby King, I'm just trolling, man. How do I... Did you beat, oh, what do they call him? Shadow? Nightmare? Midnight? Something like that? He's the guy. He's the one that they keep going on about. Lucas Moura had a crazy run. I would use him on Football Ultimate Team, FIFA Ultimate Team. Man, I used to play that a lot, but I got heavy into the transfer market, paying for players and buying packs and all that kind of stuff. And I quickly learned to gambling's a bad idea. I go for the Gunners, though, ever since Ozil joined back in the day. Yeah, man, that was a while. Yeah, that is about 2012, around that time. Yeah, man, he was an incredible player. Okay. What is this guy doing, man? Come on.
That's it. You're winning this round. Nothing stupid now.
I think my favourite player from the Arsenal would be Dennis Bergkamp. That's going back to the 90s. But he was special player. My favourite player of all time is Zlatan. Yeah, he's another one that's one of the all-time greats. I think my all-time favourite player would be Henrik Larsson. He was Swedish as well.
Now you're letting back into the fight that round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this.
And box.
can spam the body too. Yeah, no, stay away, man. Stay away the now. Hit me with that all day, I don't care about that. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better
My
than
cousin
this.
moved to Sweden and sent me pics of his
I love that. That jab's slick.
castle.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
I mean, he's rich enough to have a castle, I suppose. But that's still wild. How do you win that round? That would have been worth crazy money. Yeah, I'm going to look that up in a wee bit and see how much it was worth, but I guarantee it'll be like 20 million or 25 million or something. Something crazy.
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
Alright, Tech.
Come on, breathe.
Appreciate the support, mate.
Right, let's get out
Really
there.
do.
Great work. I love
Take it
that.
easy, man.
I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep out there. Just take the round off.
Let's do it.
Looking for weakness immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pass, but I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let him go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a...
Let's fight.
Nearly got caught out there. Must be so shit playing like that all the time. That was a nasty cut. Come on, I'm miles away. Miles away. Sit down. Sit down. How did they let me back into the fight when I'm winning the fight by a mile? Walking. guy's got to be getting tired soon. He's been throwing power all the way through the fight. Come on. There we go. Oh.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your gloves.
Mace, what you doing? Come on. I need you to get back.
Let's go.
Relax. Come on now. You're all right. You're all right. Come on.
Hey, what's up, Sinister? Hey, I appreciate that, man. I couldn't actually work out how to put the thumbnail up, so it's just the default one that's on. Yeah, no problem, man.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Oh, he quit. I didn't even want to fight, man. What is that about?
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere. So here is 20 Sugar. Not too many seats to be had in this arena. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. They're both trying for a knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing. If you have...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas.
Look at me. 1,
Hey, what's up, Pride Fighter?
4, 5, 6. Do you still want to fight?
Thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated,
So
man.
back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Oh, they landed a good jab there. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
Yeah, right back at you, man.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Big deep breaths.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. These two were made for each other. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did we settle on a name of the gym?
8. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show you.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
To save that energy. Save that stamina.
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And there's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Caution is being thrown to the wind. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
With counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. So final 2 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering. There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Robinson hit hard.
Yeah, you don't play the body game with Canelo.
1, 2,
Just ends in one way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell her man tease up. Getting my tease up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feel up? Food in the freezer. Them man trust step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher. Call when I leading. Call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feel up? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas to the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps to respect like kisses. And my foot stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve. That's why nowadays man I don't do love. Fake love might get a man killed. Fake love might get a man drilled. I had to tell them let a man heal. Tell a man ease up. Getting my tease up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me a leader. Down for the anarchy. Them man I sing to the feds like Valerie. Any violations man I see casualty. Even my manager still can't manage me. Non-stop working down for the salary. Everyday in gym burning a calorie. Deep meditation man can't channel me. I told them man recently. Man's been on the deepest frequency. Girls that I love keep on leaving me. When I die they'll keep on grieving me. Gotta deal with this thing evenly. Gotta live this life, just breathe with me. Bad man can't make peace with me. Sit at the table and eat with me. Tell a man ease up. Get my tease up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with his.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to. It's the baby face that's sugar.
I don't see a lot of people
This bout is
they go
scheduled for
Barrera
8 rounds of boxing.
in this division.
In the red corner, from Mexico City, here is the sensational
Don't see him very often in lightweight.
Ready, and it looks like the fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
Oh. Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
These two fighters are made for one another. Punch, counter punch. Nope, that hook won't score. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. And then hold it right there. Are we about to see the legend Barrera go down? And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. A borderline And there's the bell for round 2. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter punch. And Barrera is rocked. Marco Antonio Barrera is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once.
Oh my
He knows
God.
what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get big happy.
He got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter punch.
Nice ghost punch.
Final 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. They call Terry. This back. These two have certainly talked. And we're underway in round one. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Do you believe what we are seeing? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't land the jab there. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Missed with that jab. How about that time counter shot? He blocks that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Pretty dominant. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands.
Good shot. Good shot.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Great work. It's going so nicely. It's all going to plan.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Be clever. What are you doing?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you all right?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heel.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
What are you?
On to the third. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do they...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Did he not go down?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You tell me after all that I never broke his block.
Content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter.
Good old
A good
southpaw.
counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of that.
Yeah. Won't work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A perfect counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. He misses with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the
Just don't let
respect
me do
both
that all
fighters
day.
have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Come on. No.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Crawford is dazed! And down goes Crawford!
Big deep breath. Big deep breath.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go sell.
Let's go.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray. These two have certain. So here we go. Should be a good one. He misses with that jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym?
Both men step back for just a moment. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. And that left hook doesn't find its target, despite what the judges score. Hold that thought! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Let's talk about Leonard. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
That's it. Body down head. Body down head. Keep on top of it. Come on, ref. Stop the fight. Stop it.
Defense is not an option for these two. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he misses with that jab.
Finish the fight. Now. He's gone.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab but does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
That's the first time I've had a blue screen for ages.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw.
Okay, last fight, boys. Try and get a win with 79, David Adderley. Okay, now he's stamina 75. Wow. Yeah. Depending who I'm against.
These
This
two
could be
have
really
certainly
bad.
talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here is David Adelaide, 6'4" tall with a 77.5-inch reach. And they'll be facing Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach. Here comes the Gypsy King, Tyson.
This bout is...
We've waited a long time for this. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot.
Southpaw.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Can't find a home for that jab.
Okay.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
He got out of the way of that right hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Hook misses. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Hey, it's not working. Switch southpaw.
Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Don't get shots off and don't give him anything. Go.
Here we go, it's round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. They exchange punches. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Failing to score with that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three.
Come on, switch on.
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
If you have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter, you've got to keep them out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that end of shot power.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Unlucky to miss with that jab. He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh, come on.
When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You gotta stick and move and use angles.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Missed with that right uppercut. Exchange here from both men. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. He's We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta outthink him. You've just gotta be smarter than him. You've gotta be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
Tyson's reach.
That left hook, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Went a little crazy with power there. I should have not used as much power. Need as much stamina as I can get.
Last round complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shit.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or play calm, play cool.
Okay.
Jab misses.
Be clever what you're doing.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both fighters landing on these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
Counter.
More than happy.
Use regular punches as counters for this.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They're both trying for a knockout. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one. Here comes round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum? Caution being thrown to the wind. They are going to surrender. Nope. So there you have it. It is a...
Right, gents, I appreciate everybody that joined and came along, and I'll see you on the next one.